ஹலோ எவ்ரிவன், வெல்கம் டு மன்வாசம். ஓகே, இன்றைக்கி வீடியோவில் எதை பற்றி பார்க்க போகிறோன்னா, ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம மன்வாஸில் ஒரு கான்செப்ட் இருக்குது, டெமோ என்ட்ரின்னு. உங்களுக்கு தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே, அதை எப்படி ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ண போகிறோம், அதை பற்றி தான் இன்றைக்கி வீடியோவில் பார்க்க போகிறோம். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம வெப்சைட்டில் www.manvasam.com சர்ச் பண்ணிங்கன்னா நம்ம வெப்சைட் உங்களுக்கு லோட் ஆகும். அதில் எங்களோட டீட்டெயில்ஸ்லாம் உங்களால் அதிலே பார்த்துக்க முடியும். கீழே கொஞ்சம் ஸ்க்ரோல் பண்ணிட்டு வந்தீங்கன்னா டெமோ என்ட்ரிங்கிற ஆப்ஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும். இன்னும் கீழே போனீங்கன்னா உங்களோட பர்த்டே டேட்ஸ்லாம் கேட்கும். ஓகே, இந்த டெமோ என்ட்ரி எப்படி புக் பண்ணணும் தான் பார்க்க போகிறோம். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இதை டீட்டெயில்ஸ் சொல்கிறோம். இப்போ நீங்கள் நார்மலாக ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணிங்கன்னா உங்களுக்காக 30 நிமிட்ஸ் இன்டர்வியூ டைம் அலோகேட் பண்ணுவோம். அந்த 30 நிமிட்ஸில் கம்பெனியில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுற ஹெச்ஆர் தான் உங்களுக்கு இன்டர்வியூ எடுப்பாங்க. ஸோ ரியல் வேர்ல்டு இன்டர்வியூவை எப்படி கிராக் பண்ணணும்னு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு கிளியர் ஐடியா வரும். புக் யுவர் ஸ்லாட் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஒரு கூகுள் ஃபார்ம் மாதிரி லோட் ஆகும். அந்த கூகுள் ஃபார்மில் உங்களுக்கான மொத்த டீட்டெயில்ஸ் அதிலே பார்த்தாவே தெரியும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல், இது நாங்கள் வந்து ஒர்க் ப்ரொவைட் பண்ணுறது இல்லை, பட் ஆனால் ரியல் வேர்ல்டு இன்டர்வியூவை ஹெச்ஆர் வச்சு தரது போகிறோம். இப்போயும் சொல்கிறேன், கம்பெனியில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுற ப்ரொஃபஷனல் ஹெச்ஆர் தான் வந்து பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு நம்ம பே பண்ணோம். அதனால தான் 49 ருபீஸு. ரொம்ப பெரிய பேமெண்ட்லாம் இல்லை. நம்ம காலேஜுக்கு எவ்வளோ கொடுக்குறோம் அதில் ஒரு சுண்டு விரல் அளவு கூட வராது இந்த அமௌண்ட்டு. உங்களுக்கான எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் நிறைய கெயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அது 30 நிமிட்ஸ் இன்டர்வியூ. ரியல் வேர்ல்டு கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாமே உங்களுக்கு வரும். இத்தனைக்கும் இந்த இன்டர்வியூ முடிஞ்சாலும் உங்களோட ஃபீட்பேக்ஸு எல்லாமே கொடுப்போம். அதை வச்சு நீங்கள் எப்படி இன்டர்வியூ இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணலாம், அடுத்த இன்டர்வியூ எப்படி கிளியர் பண்ணலாம், எல்லா ஐடியாவும் உங்களுக்கு கிடச்சிரும். ஓகே, இதில் டைம், டேட்டு, உங்களுக்கான ஸ்லாட் புக் பண்ணிக்கலாம். உங்கள் காலேஜ் நேம் கேட்கும், டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் இயரு, அப்புறம் அமௌண்ட்டு மன்வாசங்கிற கூகுள் பேக்கே பண்ணிக்கலாம். அப்போ இல்லைன்னா நெட் பேங்கிங் எல்லா டீட்டெயில்ஸும் கீழே ஸ்கேன் இருக்குது. கியூஆர் ஸ்கேன் கூட பண்ணி நீங்கள் பே பண்ணிக்கலாம். பே பண்ணிங்கன்னா எங்கள் டீம் உங்களை காண்டாக்ட் பண்ணும். ஓகே, இந்த வீடியோ கண்டிப்பாக உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக், கமெண்ட், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். அப்போ தான் இதேமாரி நிறைய வீடியோஸ் உங்களுக்கு ரீச் ஆகும். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங் திஸ் வீடியோ.
So I will tell about the interview process. This is like Manvaasam demo interview. The student who are in the meet, okay, actually this is a demo interview. We won't provide any job opportunities. This demo mark interview is to improve your interview skills, how you need to face a real interview, how you need to answer all those stuffs. Okay, Manvaasam is not going to provide any job. Okay, this is just a demo interview. Okay, so are you clear, Muhammad?
Sir.
Okay, so fine. Then I will tell about this overall demo interview process. So this is just a 30 minutes interview. In this 30 minutes interview, you will ask with both normal and technical questions. Okay, at the end of this will be a video call interview. Okay, so then why video call means we need to see your facial expressions. Okay, that is one of the important thing in interview process. Okay, then we need your updated resume. Okay, we request you to share the resume so we can go through the resume and we will start asking both normal and technical questions. Okay, so at the end of this interview, okay, you have given the overall rating. Okay, so how much you performed out of 10. Okay, then we will share you the improvement point, which things you need to improve. Okay, the next thing is like if any corrections is required in the resume, we will let you. Okay. Okay, Akash, we will start.
Yes, Karthik. Okay. Now introduce yourself, Mohammed.
Good evening, sir. Firstly,
Yes.
I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Yusuf. I am pursuing my BTech Computer Science and Engineering in BS Abdurrahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. I have completed my higher secondary with 78 percentages and 10th standard with 79 percentages. I have studied both in Al Huda Islamic International School.
Okay.
My short, yes, sir.
Go on.
Yes, sir. My short-term goal is to get a job in a reputed company where I can build my career, and my long-term goal is to become more knowledgeable person to explore this field with a respected position in my company. My strengths are that I am self-motivated and I'm a quick learner also. My weaknesses are I'm getting nervous when I'm speaking in public, and I have fear of taking big risks like that, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. That was a good introduction. Now, what are the technical aspects on your knowledge? Could you please overview your resume?
Yes, sir. Right, sir. Sir, is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, please. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay. Tell me about C++ programming.
Yes, sir. It is a it's object-oriented programming language. Uh, it's like most of C++ is used in most of the areas. Also, it's like an updated version of C also. C++, and it's uh, it is the basic for it is like it is a very major language. Like we can take Python also, but in Python so many libraries are written in C++ only. It has so many usages. Like we can create a game, or we can develop a software using this. We can do many things, sir.
Okay. You just said inside C++ it's based on some. Could you repeat it, please? I'm not clear about it.
Sir, what's that?
C++ programming is based on some operations you just listed out. Please repeat it.
Uh, Object-oriented programming, sir. It is
Okay. What are the
object-oriented
concepts
programming.
available? What are the concepts available inside OOPS?
Yes, sir. Class and object, polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction. Uh, that's all, sir.
What is encapsulation?
So encapsulation is like code reusability, like that, sir. Like encapsulation is like I don't know definition. I just
Okay.
tell what I understood, sir. It's like
Okay. Okay.
it,
Fine. Let's start from the beginning. What is class?
yes, sir. Class I will tell what I understood, sir.
Mhm.
Class is like we can, if you want to, uh, like if you want to create a functions now, for that, uh, if we want to do some operation now, for that every operation we have to define a functions like that, sir. But with the use of class, we can, if you want to, just we wrote a functions and then we can reuse it, sir. Like using objects, sir. We can call the function using object. We can use wherever it needs, sir.
Okay. Your answer is partially right, but you need to correct the. You need to just go through the exact definition in terms of this.
Okay, sir.
Partially right, but you need to just go through a minor correction in this answer. Please make a note and have a look at it later.
What's that?
Please make a note and
Okay, sir.
have a look at it later.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay. Mm, any training you attended? Any kinds of training programs other
Yes, sir.
than
Web
this?
development, sir.
Okay.
Web development and
What's
Python programming, sir.
super? What you learned in web developing?
So
What
web
you have
development,
learned in?
Yes, sir. Just basic things, sir, like using HTML and CSS, how we can create a website like that, sir. And for backend, they taught me Flask framework, sir.
Okay. Could you please elaborate?
Sir. Uh, Sir, elaborate about what, sir? Flask framework or
No, basic web development. You just defined it on your own words. Could you please elaborate?
yes, sir. We can create a. It's like we can create using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and for backend we can use any language like Java, uh, Python like that, sir. For database we can use uh, MySQL like that, sir. But first, HTML is like we can create like we can define what we want in that interface, sir, with the use of HTML. And so CSS is used for styling. Uh, we can we can style our like our interfaces, like how we want the font, uh, uh,
So basically,
which
basically, you're saying we can develop a layout like creating a buttons in the website like that, right? Using
yes, sir.
CSS.
No, sir, no, sir. We can style those buttons. We can create those buttons using HTML, sir.
Okay. Then
We
what's the
can,
CSS? What for
yes, sir.
CSS? Then
CSS
what?
for just styling, sir. What size the button should be in the interface like that, sir. For
Okay.
styling, in which place the button should be placed like that, sir.
Okay. Fine. Um. Okay. Now, assume just your guest get appointed in an interview and you get a job.
Sir.
Uh, what's your basic idea on your package?
So what, sir?
What's your basic idea on your package?
Packages.
Yes, package.
Basic idea package means it's like salary, sir.
Yes, exactly. That I was referring to the salary. I was referring to salary.
Sure. As a fresher, I don't have that much experience, practical knowledge, sir. I have only most of the theoretical knowledge, sir. I don't have that much practical knowledge. As a fresher, for a fresher, first of all, salaries. First priority is not. We are not going for a salary, sir. First, I have to concentrate on getting experience only, sir. You can give what you provide the salary for a fresher, sir, in your based on your company, sir.
Fine, fine. Then um, tell me about your training experience. Uh, your training experience on the.
Sir, pardon, sir.
Elaborate me your training experience.
Training experience about its training, sir.
Python.
Python, yes, sir. In Python, I have learned basic things like what is variable, how to define a variable, and then libraries, modules. So much of this they taught me, and functions, oops concepts like that. After that, and they gave some assignments also. I did practices some for some assignments, so that only I get a full knowledge, practical knowledge. That was good, sir.
Okay. So, uh, In every question I asked you, you just said I had my basic knowledge. Constantly, I'm hearing this term: basic knowledge, basic knowledge.
Sir,
What?
sir, sir, I don't. What I told in basic means like I don't have that much experience, sir. I don't. I didn't do any big projects like this. I just practice only, sir. I thought I consider me as a beginner, sir, so that only I can learn more things, sir. In my trainings, just I thought basics things only, sir, for beginners. That's why, sir.
Oh, okay. Karthik, do you have any question?
Yeah, Akash. I have few questions. Okay. So, hi, Mohammed. Is
Hi,
my
sir.
voice is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I need to know about can you share your difficulties have you came across in your life and how you faced and overcome that one?
Yes, sir. In my childhood, sir, I came I came to Islamic studies, sir. I went after fifth standard for Islamic studies, and I did those studies, and it took 5 years to complete, sir. In the meantime, I didn't study those gaps like sixth standard to ninth standard. I didn't study, sir. Uh, After that, I came to school, and I joined 10th standard, sir. In that period, I felt very difficult, sir, to catch up things that I didn't study between those sir. This is what I felt very difficult part in my life, and I learned a lot of things from that
Okay, good. So, next question is you want to be a team member or team leader?
First of all, first thing I want to be a team member, sir, so that I can get some experience. Then afterwards, I want to be a leader, sir, team leader. For a team leader, he should know everything about this, sir. For that, experience is much needed. So I first prefer a team member, sir.
Okay, good. Mm, so, are you comfortable to work with any locations and any shift timings?
Yes, sir. Uh,
Okay.
I'll okay with that, sir. I like to travel, and I'm like to explore the places, sir. It's also a part of a career growth, sir. We can learn from new peoples, new places like that, sir. I like that, sir.
So nice. One last question is consider a scenario. Okay, this is a scenario-based questions.
Yes, sir.
Uh, uh, Hello, I am getting some background disturbance. Okay, fine now. So this is a scenario-based questions. In office, there is an important patch activity, that is a server update activity is going on. Okay, in the meanwhile, one of your family members are admitted in hospital at ICU. Okay, so we need your presence in office. Okay, how will you manage? Whether you will stay with us and will complete this patching activity, or you go there to the respective family members and to see the ICU patient. So how will you tackle this situation?
Sir, for this situation, I try to finish the work as soon as possible, sir. If I can't do fast enough, then I would like to assign someone, sir, who has the knowledge and who has the experience, like my friends or my colleagues. I will assign them, and in the meantime, I have to take care of my family also. So I should have to manage those, sir. I will assign those tasks to someone who can tackle, and I will go to see my family members also, sir.
Okay.
It's also very important for me. These two.
So, do you have any questions for us, especially me and Akash? Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, like how good is IT environment, sir?
So, Akash, are you interested to answer this question?
Okay.
How good
Uh,
as
that's up to you, Mohammed, because every atmosphere changes in any industrial environment. You might experience a new things each and every day. So how you tackle the situation or how your mindset is at that particular point is the key as far
Yes.
as the IT field is concerned.
Yes.
So if you are if you have a clear mindset and able to tackle things, I think you should be good.
Yes. Any advice from your side, sir?
so in IT,
Strengthen your
especially
basics.
interested in learning things? Okay, update yourself. So this is the best way to stay in IT and grow in your career as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank
You
you
need
for
to keep
valuable advice.
learning things. Akash, any other
So
questions do you have?
sorry,
Any other questions do you have?
nothing, Karthik. I think I'm done.
Good. So fine, we will see about this resume part. It go a little bit up. Oh, scroll down, please. Please scroll down. If and actually the resume is short and sweet, one page resume. Actually, it is good, right, Akash?
Yes. Minimum number of pages per resume should be maximum two. As far as as far as the resumes I gone through, I would refer maximum 2 pages. That's it,
Okay,
Mr. Mohammed.
okay, sir.
Then yeah, just update your knowledge in whatever fields you're interested, and strengthen your basics. Initially, strengthen your basics, and then work on
Okay, sir.
further latest technologies.
Okay, sir.
So how much you will rate Akash overall interview process? How Mohammed has performed?
The interview process is good. Uh, on rating basis, I would rate 6 on 10.
Okay, good.
Next.
So I will rate according with some concepts. Okay, in communication wise, it is good. For communication, I will give 8. Okay, because the communication is clear and the thing. Then again, confident wise, I will give year 7. Okay, so confidence also good. Then resume wise, it's fine. Like resume is good. I can give almost like 9. Okay, so that's the thing. So Mohammed, like perform well in your real interviews. Okay, so we hope so you will get place and all the best for the real interviews. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Muhammad,
Sir,
just have a look. I didn't demotivate you in rating this six
sir.
on
Oh
ten.
no, sir. No, sir.
Actually, the point is, your answering was on par, but it's not straight to the point.
Okay, sir.
Then uh, you're answering it slowly, but using same words all through the sentence is a minus point. Like, I learned the basics. Then it's basically something constantly. Any question I thrown at you, you started. I learned the basic concepts, basic concepts. Each and every question you started the same word all through the interview. So um, update your confidence level.
Yeah, you
Don't.
don't say like basic thing, okay? Anyway, in interview process they won't expect too much, okay? Because you are a fresher, right? So they won't expect too much. They will ask only basic questions, okay? Python, some things they will ask, see some basic questions they will ask, okay? Never repeat again basic. Why means the interviewer they will feel why he is pointing out basic in every answers, okay? So we will like you are showcasing your minus there. I know only basic, okay? So
Okay, sir.
don't try, like if you know the answer, just say yes sir, this is the answer I know. If you don't know, just try to give a relevant answer, okay? If you don't know, like tell openly, sir, I'm not sure about the answer, but I know like this, I know this, like that. So it will give a confidence to the interviewer, okay? Yes, sir, is a person who accepts new things. So that will create a good expression. Even in few of my interviews, if the interviewer asks questions, I will say no, sorry, sir, I don't know. Okay, I know this thing. I hope so. This is relevant to the question you asked. Okay, so it will give a confident. Okay, don't say like don't directly say sorry, I don't know the answer. Say like, sir, I know this thing. I hope so. This will be like little relevant to the question you asked, like that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that's it, Mohammed. Have a
Oh,
good week. Have a good weekend ahead.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, Mohammed, like,
Then,
you will just a minute, Akash. Okay. So after
yeah,
this interview process, you will get a feedback link. Okay, just go there and give your feedback so that we
Yes, sir.
can
Okay.
give, like we will try to give our best. Okay. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
Akash.
yes. Don't overthink on this interview. Just this is an experience for you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Don't get demotivated or thinking that this is what's your capacity or like that. Don't have a thought like that.
Okay.
This is an experience for you, and go ahead and have a good life.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mohammed. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let us know, or if you have any feedbacks to our team, please let me know. I will share to the respective team members.
Sir, I have questions. Like, in introduction part, what are all those things you have to say, sir?
Okay. So especially in interview, like first thing they ask is like tell about yourself. Okay, this is a first question. This is a default and first question. So make sure you will tell about yourself. You elaborate more things about you considered. Okay. First you start with your basic things: your name, year of study, where you completed. Okay. Then which things you are good at. What is your short-term goal? What is your long-term goal? Okay. So what is your hobbies? Okay, if you did anything new, like have you created any mobile app, you can mention there. Okay, if you are any coordinator or any organization, like consider you are a secretary, okay, of any team members, or if you are any member or any volunteering activities, okay. So why means it will show your volunteering ship, okay, so how much you are interested in volunteering ship. Then
Okay.
okay, then your hobbies and your career should needs to be linked. Considered, sir, I am interested in learning technology. So you can say like because of interest in learning technology, I have created a new web page or mobile app, or I'm creating a blog. I've created a software. I created a game. Okay, it will add a value advantage to your resume.
Then
Okay,
Mohammed,
I hope.
excuse me, Karthik, pardon me.
Yeah, 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 Akash.
Mohammed, whenever you introduce yourself, uh, don't start like I'm Mohammed, I'm from this state, and because all those things will be on your resume itself. Sometimes, if the interviewer is in a good state of mind, he won't consider it. But most of the time, they'll have a thought. Everything is in the resume. Why is it? He just repeats the same thing. So have a thought in this.
Sir, in my resume also my study details and my hobbies also are also there, sir. Then how I say this, sir? If I have to say or not, my well, like my 10th and 12th standard studies and my hobbies and all.
Uh, don't don't over rush that. I completed this much studies in the school. That I had done my higher studies in this particular school, and my scoring is this. That you said 79 point something, right? On
Yes,
your
sir.
12th, on your
Yes,
12th,
sir.
if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Don't just say that I completed from this school. My score is this much. That uniform type of answer should not come, because
Okay.
everything will be on your resume. Sometimes the interviewer might think this way. Sometimes.
Okay, sir.
So have a thought.
Okay, sir. Then another question is like, if, uh, at the last of the interview, the interviewer might ask like, "Do you have any questions like that, sir?" In that time, what type of question can you ask, sir?
Anything that comes to your mind first. Uh, like I asked you about what type of package you are expecting from my end. I think you remember it.
Yes, sir.
You might ask that, but other than that, just have a general conversation. Don't frame it as a question and put through it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Karthik, go on. Anything you have to say?
So if the interviewer is asking, okay, so do you have any questions for me? Please start asking this type of questions, okay? Like, sir, is there is any learning platform in your company where I can upgrade myself to the latest technology? Then how was the work culture onto your company, sir? Whether you guys like any casuals you will allow, formals you will allow, okay? So how was the gender equality? So that means like male female equality is there, okay? Those type of questions you can ask. Then you can ask, sir, how many locations your office is located, whether it is Chennai or Bangalore or Mumbai, like that. So if you raise these questions, these type of questions, the interviewer really impress. Okay, oh, this guy is really interested to join our company. There is more possibility of selecting you.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, so you can ask these type of questions. Usually, most of the interviewer will ask this question. Any questions for me? Okay, so you need to ask them. Then at the end, okay, once the interview completed, just thank you, sir, for taking interview on me. Like, please let me know, sir, if any improvement points is there, I can improve myself. Okay, like that. Then just thanks for providing a time for me to take this interview. Actually, this is a nice opportunity for me. Okay, so these things will create a good opinion on you. Okay, whether if you didn't follow these things, so it will create a good impression, and these things is say like what to say, good impression or good attitude. Okay, that is more possibility of getting selected.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
so that's it, Mukman. Okay, so thank you. Actually, we are running out of time. Okay, one more
Okay.
interviewer is waiting in the queue. Okay,
Well, thank you
so
for that,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Happy weekend. Okay, all the best for the real
Uh,
interview. Do well.
thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Okay, Karthik, let's wind up. I
Yeah,
think it's
thank you.
true.
Happy weekend. We'll meet you on Monday.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Bye.
sure.
Bye bye.